Okay, here we go again. Once again, the epitome of what the fuck did I stumble into?
Yep.
Come sit with me, Sophia. Come on.
Give me a minute. I'll let my phone charge.
Do I have to do the whole thing with Southern accent?
I could do the Brooklyn Sicilian accent, but too much effort.
I don't know if I can keep that up the entire time. Like I did with Bane, you see. Hello. Hi, Grace. Welcome to our bullshit. Anyway,
I'll be on the screen in 2 seconds.
if I run out of this, I might pinch them.
It was either this or Coca-Cola.
This is a phrase I don't say often, but drinking from this is gonna ruin my lipstick.
Well, I have my lipstick there, so you're fine.
Alright, welcome to our Golden Girls quiz. Okay, here we go.
The thing is, this is kind of like what my prescription glasses would be.
Yeah.
Which is quite bad.
I'll keep those aside because those will go well with my Santa costume because I broke my last pair.
Yeah.
I've been hired to be Santa for for this December coming, which is exciting.
I can't read what that chart says. So.
Me neither. This is so funny. I'm glad you think so.
It is so funny. It is indeed. Can someone dress up for my birthday? Of course. Just let us know what you want and we'll have a look.
We'll come and train you for your birthday, but we will treat it like a kid's party.
Yeah, we will literally set everything up and we will come to your...
Yeah, but as long as we get to treat it like a kid's birthday party.
It's so difficult to read that chat. I'm going to have to sit down on the floor.
Oh my god. Only if I get to be Amy. Only if I get to...
Alright, so I've got to dress as my favourite doctor.
Yes, it's such a difficult thing for you.
Oh, right. So I've got to learn how to tummy tuck.
Yeah, like I have a brown jacket that would work for
that. I've got tummy tuckers, so I can do that.
Right. Can I wear the sexy police outfit?
Can we wear party hats? Of course.
Yeah.
12th of December. Okay, that is 3 days before my sibling's birthday, so we're fine. That should
that should be fine. I've got Santa. If it's a weekend, I've got Santa shift in the morning, but depends if it's a weekend or not. But I should be,
Person on the left here is actually nice. Which one, me or your left or our left?
I can't tell.
I'm holding y'all to this.
I can do it. To be fair, we do have Doctor Who on the list anyway. So we were saying you were going to do Matt Smith.
Yeah.
And because he's your favourite, and I was going to David Tennant.
Yeah, because David Tennant and Matt Smith are my top 2.
Yeah,
so.
for me it's Eccleston and Tennant.
Yeah, I can't read that. What a beautiful old-fashioned mum you are.
I do feel quite pretty.
What lipstick? He's wearing mine.
Whatever William gave me.
Yeah, I have like 4 or 5 different lipsticks in my case.
I should have done lipstick last week, but I was so ill. Okay. How's everyone doing? I'm feeling better. My hearing is slowly coming back. I still can't hear very well, but for being
Grace,
given I'm playing an old lady tonight.
Give me a second. I'll have a look. No,
what are you doing? A makeup haul?
No, I'm having a look at what lipstick I actually gave you. The lipsticks from the Colour Workshop. It doesn't actually have what colours it is. No, it doesn't really have a colour, but they're from the Lipstick Workshop.
Because William's phone is currently on charge, can we task Grace or Halls with moderating the chat?
Yeah, just for now.
That's alright. Just so William and I can concentrate, because we don't have Nick right now, because he's busy.
Yeah, he'll be busy for quite a while now.
Yeah. We'll drag him back at some point. He's not left the gang, he's just busy. But yes, tonight's theme is the Golden Girls.
What happened to your ear?
Oh, I just had a really bad ear infection. Over the last week or so. And it went into both ears, so for a while I could barely hear anything. This one's still a little bit painful. And the hearing is slowly coming back, but at least I can hear William now. I could barely hear anything before. But congratulations to William, who won last night's quiz. Because we did, if you guys are unaware, for those of you who aren't on it, on the Discord, Halls challenged William to a Disney quiz. And we had Cosplayer join us as well. So that...
Yeah, it was so difficult because when you're incredibly sick, trying to think of everything.
Well. Your point totals were pretty dang high. Because I purposely wrote it. I didn't know where Hall's weak spots were, but I knew
she doesn't really have it. She knows something in every kind of topic. So
whereas I knew that voice actors were your weak spots, so I kind of exploited that. But you did pretty well.
The moment you done that, I was like, "This is 0 to 0 in this question."
I did design it so you can rack up points elsewhere.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of glad you at least put Mandy Moore as one of them.
Yeah, yeah. No, I could be an absolute arsehole, but I'm like, what are the ones that you conceivably would know?
Yeah. My weak spot, foods.
When it comes to trivia.
Next time we do one, I'll be more prepared.
Yeah. Well, at some point, I would love to do one where I compete, so maybe William could host, and I could compete, so choose a theme that I know pretty well, so like Marvel or Scooby-Doo or something like that.
Yeah, but it'd need to be something other people would know pretty
exactly.
decently
So like
as
Marvel's
well.
probably a good bet, or something like.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't.
Or even if it was Disney.
Holly wants to host one.
Yeah. Halls wants. Well, you can host one against William and I. Very rarely compete against each other on trivia.
Yeah, especially with Marvel, because I know for a fact he does know a hell of a lot more than what I do, because I've not seen the movies in so long.
What if you and I competed against Disney? That would be interesting.
Oh, that would be very interesting. Musical theatre part 2. Again, I don't know as much on musical theatre.
I feel like that would be an unfair challenge. Like it's got. I think it's got to be a fair fight.
For example, Disney would be, or like Pixar or DreamWorks, that kind of stuff would be a fair fight with me and Paul because we know pretty much everything.
Good, yeah.
So.
Well, if Halls was hosting, that would make sense to do something that she knew as well, so she could write a decent quiz for it. So like we could do Disney. A Disney one, except it's you and I against each other. Because you'll write different questions naturally than I would. So
yeah, like for example, what's the name of Peter Pan's dog? A lot of people actually forget that.
Nana.
Yeah. Or what was the name of the dog in The Little Mermaid?
Max, voiced by Frank Welker.
Yeah.
Plays Fred and Scooby-Doo. Found that out recently.
Yeah, a lot of people forget there's a dog in The Little Mermaid.
It took me a while to remember, but then I remembered. But anyway, tonight's, if you're wondering what the fuck we're doing in old lady costumes, we are doing a quiz about Golden Girls tonight.
One of my favourite shows.
I've just started watching it. Like I've seen clips, but I'd never really appreciated it before, so I've been watching it, and honestly, it is ahead of its time in the stuff it handles.
Yeah, we were watching the Sophia comebacks.
Yeah, I was astounded. Like, it's funny, but I was astounded how many serious topics it handles with a fair amount of grace, like AIDS and stuff. It does, and yeah. Yeah,
there are jokes they make in it that you can't really make nowadays, but the stuff they do talk about all around it is stuff you need
how not cartoony it was in its portrayal of things. Anyway, so the way it's going to work, I'm cosplaying as Blanche, and William is cosplaying as Sophia. So he's going to do a round on Sophia and a round on Dorothy, her daughter, and I'm going to do Blanche and Rose.
It's not a Kids in the Hall skit.
I have no idea what you're making a reference to.
I'm not sure. But...
You need to come more on camera. People can...
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to read at the same time.
Just shuffle over. People need to appreciate your old lady outfit. Oh, right, okay.
I can't move too much. It hurts my back operation.
My back is hurting, but I won't tell you why that is.
Picture Sicily, 1922.
Do we have to do the fucking voices the entire time?
No.
Hey, I did it for Bane.
Yeah, I absolutely love doing a granny vocal, but the vocal I use, I actually named it Granny Agatha.
Oh, brilliant.
So whenever I play Gang Beasts, I always play a specific old lady character, and I called her Granny Agatha. And every time we used to fight in the game, I would always do a vocal constantly the entire time.
That's funny. Right, so...
what the hell is going on?
That's a really good question.
We don't know ourselves, to be honest.
If you're unfamiliar, every single week we do a cosplay quiz. This week's theme is Golden Girls, so I'm Blanche and William is Sophia. Next week is Scrubs, so we'll be talking about all the medical shenanigans at Sacred Heart. So the way it's going to work is we're going to do a round... We've split up the characters, the 4 main characters each, so I'm doing Blanche and Rose.
Who picks the theme? Who does the makeup? I am the makeup person. Who picks the themes? You guys and us.
You guys do get a say in it, so especially if you are going to support us financially on Patreon, we do pump up your suggestions.
Yeah, and why do you do this? Because we love doing it.
Yeah, we were like, let's just set ourselves the challenge. Can we do this every Sunday? And so far, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Collectively, we have not missed... Like, individually, we've all missed 1 or 2. But collectively, we haven't missed a single Sunday, including Christmas Day and New Year's Day.
Yeah. Like, I'm obviously the makeup person, so I do all the little ins and outs details.
Like, this is just very quick lipstick throwing on. But for a better example of William's work with, like, cool makeup, look at our Dark Knight one where he's done the Joker. Look at... his Instagram where you can see him as Miguel from Coco with the skull makeup and stuff. So some really cool stuff there.
Yeah, I also do impressions and things as well. So obviously I put impressions to a lot of the cosplays and makeup designs that I do. So
whereas more of my stuff is the cosplays themselves.
Chris says, dressed like that, you'd automatically the best looking girls in Sunderland.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much, Cancer.
We'll wait a couple of minutes and then we'll get started.
It's so hard to do that vocal because you've got to like get the smoker's cough going. So it's like, my name's Granny Agatha. I smoke 20 packs a day and I'm on steroids. It's a very gruffly voice. It's so hard to do.
Oh my god, you guys are going ham with the likes. We've not even started. Jesus Christ, right? But yes, every single Sunday. So
what percentage is my phone on?
If you don't know this theme, don't worry. We change the theme every single week. So next week is Scrubs, and after that, I've decided. You know how I just said, like for the How I Met Your Mother one, I was just gonna put on a suit. I've remembered ducky tie.
By the way, it's Sean. Hello, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
He has literally probably not missed one either. I see him like every single live. I swear. Have you ever done still game? We have not.
It is on the list.
Yes, it is on the list, and I've met the cast members for still game.
Yeah. In fact, our most viral video is using the punchlines from still game.
Yeah.
The back off you spooky bitch thing. So.
You know, as a meme, you should just dress up as friends for the still game.
But yeah, still game is definitely on the list because I feel like Jack and Victor is a very easy duo costume.
Yeah, unless I want to get up in this kind of get up again and be
Isa.
Isa, yeah, which is actually my sister's favorite. She loves still game.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, but we need to get someone else to be Jack or Victor.
Yeah. I brought my friend some Jack and Victor whiskey.
Oh, brilliant.
Nice.
Right, so we are 10 minutes in. Should we get started?
Yep.
General rules are keep track of your own points, because we're too lazy to do it. Don't Google, don't be an arsehole, or you'll get yourself muted. Don't spam, and just try and have fun. Leave your answers in the chat. Keep track of your own points, because we will be asking for point totals at the end. If you win, you will get a little prize. We have not sent out prizes yet for the last few, just because I've been sort of financially tight, so at the end of the month I will be going and getting a bunch of prizes, we will be signing them. So far our regulars, Grace and Howells and We Cosplayer, they've won the last 3. So you guys have been doing really, really well. So let's see who wins the Golden Girls quiz.
Okay, so who are we starting with?
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, it gives this to just...
Yeah. Right, okay, so we're going to be starting with the Blanche round. Okay, so I actually have 13 questions for Blanche just because I went a little bit overboard, but the rest of my round I've only got 10. So anyway, question 1. What is Blanche's full name? Now I'm looking for her name after marriage. So what is Blanche's full name?
Haggis Catcher followed the live career.
Oh, thank you. We do one of these every single Sunday. Different theme every week. Different costumes every week.
Yeah, and we will humiliate ourselves for your amusement.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're welcome.
Like, this is the second time I've worn a, women's outfit. I was Sandy last week.
Yeah, this is more than the second time since I've done this.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to actually properly do
we really should,
proper makeup.
This is half-assed drag.
Like, I'd love to get myself blush and things like that, and actually do
I really want to do a party called Dungeons and Drag Queens. Because I think that would be really funny.
Yeah.
Right. So, what is Blanche's full?
Blanche Elizabeth Devereaux.
Yes. According to the wiki, she also has Marie in there somewhere, but I'm not sure if that's a mistake because.
I think Marie.
Yeah,
potentially, but I think you don't really find that out.
Yeah. Blanche Elizabeth Devereaux is correct. The joke being that she is so synonymous with sex that even her initials spell bed.
Yeah. Grace said, if I don't answer, it's because I'm looking after my Tamagotchi.
Oh my god, 2002 flashback.
2002 Tamagotchis. I still have one in my drawer somewhere.
But yes, so you get 1 point for Elizabeth and 1 point for Devereaux.
Yep, well done.
You don't get a point for Blanche because I just said her name.
Yep, well done, Sophia.
So 2 points.
It's only me and him here cosplaying, yeah.
Yeah. What was Blanche's maiden name? What was Blanche's maiden name? Yeah, it's just the two of us. Usually it's the two of us unless we get guests on. Often we'll have our moderator Nick with us who doesn't cosplay, but he
Nick does football every Sunday now. He is obviously he does he's in an amateur team, so every Sunday now he's...
Sorry, 2 seconds. Seconds.
Yep, we're okay. Yeah, we're all right.
We're back. Okay, so the question was, what was Blanche's maiden name?
What was Blanche's maiden name?
What is Blanche's maiden name?
Oh, Jesus. The joys of being an old lady. And also fat.
Hi, Baller.
Hello, Baller.
Welcome to our Golden Girls quiz. Right, I'll move on, as we don't have anything for this. What is the name of the actress who plays Blanche? What is the name of the actress who plays Blanche?
I have no idea what Golden Girls is, so these questions...
It's a show about old ladies.
Trust me, the jokes and things are so brilliant.
It is very funny.
I would advise, even if you're never going to watch the series, go on YouTube and type like Sophia Petrillo best insults. Come back to that,
or even just any compilation.
Best moments.
So
it is a really good show. It is 100% worth watching.
It's worth watching. Like it's a bit dated, but it is good.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite shows.
It was quite ahead of its time.
Yeah. Betty White was obviously the last surviving member of
it's really sad to think that entire cast
is now gone.
Is all past.
To be honest, for years, I was racing on who would go first, Betty White or the Queen. So, I mean, the fact that we lost them both pretty much like that, to think it was Betty White and then the Queen, or was it the Queen then Betty? No, it was the Betty White then the Queen, because Betty White died literally 2 hours before New Year's. Because we were all at yours.
Oh God, I do remember that.
Yeah, so that is...
Yeah. Oh dear. Right. So yes, what is the name of the actress who plays Blanche? No answers?
Getting annoyed with like notifications. Not at the moment.
Okay, we'll move on. What was Blanche's job originally? So I'm not sure if this changes, especially in the reboot, or not the reboot, but the spin-off where they own a hotel. But I'm talking about originally in the original first season of the show. What is Blanche's job?
I said nothing.
What did you say?
I said,
you say something naughty?
I said that.
No, it's not that, babe.
Hey, I whispered.
Which I can't hear because I'm deaf at the moment.
You still got my remote.
What are you on about? I have no idea what you're on about.
Georgia says hello, it's been a long time.
Hello, Georgia.
It has indeed, Georgia. I remember you from... I think she was in some of her earlier live streams.
Hi. If you're wondering, this is our Golden Girls quiz. So, what was Blanche's job originally? It's just occurred to me this theme might be quite niche.
It can be, yeah. When I was working for McDonald's, I was on a break.
Oh God, yeah, yeah, I remember now. You kept quizzing while you should have been working. Thank you for joining us again. Right, yeah, we haven't stopped doing this, by the way. This is every single Sunday.
Yeah, we're still got to keep going. Even when you think we have died off, we will continue.
Yeah. Who was originally going to play Blanche? And I'll give you a clue, it's another one of the cast members.
Yeah.
So who was originally going to play Blanche?
Holly feels unwell, so she won't be modding. She will be back next week.
That's fine.
Oh, that's
hope
all
you
right.
Feel better. I know the feeling. I think we're all dying a bit.
Yeah. It's been a nightmare.
You got a new haircut?
Yeah.
Nice. I only just clicked that that's not your normal haircut.
So even when I walked
when you walked in, you immediately went and put on a wig, so
actually, it took me about 10 minutes before I put on that wig.
I'm a bad friend. I like it. It's a very nice haircut. It's a very nice quiff.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see the haircut, you'll probably see it at the end when I take the wig off. Chewbacca.
So who was originally going to play Blanche? Let's get some answers in the chat, guys. Not had many answers.
I think a few people that knew the answers kind of disappeared.
Yeah, that doesn't help. What was the name of the plantation that she grew up on? What was the name of the plantation that she grew up on? So if you know Golden Girls, we need some answers in the chat. We have lost most of our viewers.
We have indeed, and yet we're on 3,000 likes.
Jesus Christ. We're gonna keep going.
Oh yeah, we're not stopping. We will
this is just a game of can I quiz William soon? William will get his chance in a second.
To be honest, I'd probably forget a lot of answers.
A lot of these are a bit niche. What was her husband's name? What was her husband's first name? I'll let you have your shot when I run through the answers. So what was Blanche's husband's name?
It's sad because I read this as well. And I wake up.
Okay, moving on. How many children does she have? How many children does Blanche have? This is a guess the number game now. I'm glad I didn't ask, can you name all her children? We would have been here for a while.
I don't know if I've done that for someone.
But I can probably...
I think I have.
Yeah, I feel like this bodes badly for some of my questions later.
Oh well.
Someone engage with this. We had good engagement on the Greece one.
Yeah, we did actually. I think that was mostly due to your looks. See, because the hair actually looks so much like Sandy's.
Yeah, I was quite happy with that wig actually, as it being very cheap.
Yeah, and you didn't actually have to style it.
No, I just plopped it on.
Prince Sincere the God joined.
So how many children does Blanche have in the Golden Girls? Question 9. What was her father's nickname? This is a very silly and funny nickname. What was her father's nickname? Question 10. What is the name of Blanche's sister that she shares a mutual hatred of? What is the name of Blanche's sister that she shares a mutual hatred of? Guys, just take some guesses. Those of you in the chat. Question 11. What did Blanche almost give to this sister in season 1? What did Blanche almost give to this sister in season 1? Question 12. What is the name of the gay best friend who also lived in Blanche's house in the pilot episode only? So what is the name of the gay best friend who also lived in Blanche's house in the pilot only? And question 13. In the pilot, why does Blanche not marry Harry in the end? So in the pilot episode, why does Blanche not marry Harry in the end?
Marry Harry. Yeah, well... I guess you'll be quizzing me then.
Okay, brilliant. So we got this one. What is Blanche's full name? That is Blanche Elizabeth Devereux.
Yep.
What was Blanche's maiden name?
I can't remember that one.
Tricky one. That's Hollingsworth.
Hollingsworth.
What is the name of the actress who plays Blanche?
That's Brain Work. It's not Beatrice. That's it's gone.
I wouldn't have got this one. Rue McClanahan.
Yeah, just before you realised that was Rue
McClanahan.
Yeah. Hi Paul, I haven't been on for ages because I've been down lately. I hope everything's...
Hope you're okay, Alfie.
Yeah.
Sending hugs.
Hope everything's going well. And just remember, you can message any of us if you need to. We'll always reply.
Yeah.
Well, I will, anyway.
Yeah. What was Blanche's job originally?
Was she a waitress?
She wasn't a waitress.
Hotel manager?
That's in the spinner.
Ah, see. Is it something that defines her character?
Not really.
Damn.
Not so much.
Oh
God, that's miserable, Alfie.
TikTok, no, leave.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
You can get out here, that is just mean. Yeah, that was uncalled for. Alfie, I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, that's never easy. I've been in that situation, and yeah.
Yeah.
Just know that you're better off without them.
Yeah. Okay. So what was the answer for that one again?
Oh, sorry. It was an art museum assistant.
Okay.
Okay. This is one you'll get. Who was originally going to play Blanche?
Was that Betty White?
It was Betty White originally. What was the name of the plantation she grew up on?
That was that St. Olaf's? No,
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking of Rose.
Yeah.
Hold on to that thought.
I know. Plantations. No, not that. Can't remember.
Don't write off relationships because of one bad relationship.
Yeah, exactly. I had a bad relationship and I kind of wrote it off for a while, but
like obviously give yourself the time to heal, but don't write it off for yourself. You'll find someone who does treat you the way you. But also just remember, you are young, so you're allowed to not. This is ironic coming from me because I'm very quick to commit, but
Broom Park Plantations is.
It is not Broom Park. Good guess.
That was a good guess.
But yeah, so feel free to like explore. But yeah, like it's awful that she cheated on you, and maybe, but like you're in a position where you're young, you'll bounce back, and you've got your sort of life to explore. So don't write it off so young. Don't write off relationships.
There's always another. Like if I had done that, I would literally not be trying to find someone new. But I am.
Yeah.
And it might take years. It might take 10 years. I mean, but one day you will find someday.
Yeah. Like
I mean,
you know, online dating sucks. I fucking hate it. But just be honest about what you want with yourself. That's the best advice I can give. Is don't soften down what you want for other people. Wait until someone comes along that gives you what you want.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. Exactly.
Yeah. It's a really hard truth.
The thing is,
I've been struggling with.
One thing I've kind of realised is don't try force yourself into a relationship. You need to do is just go on with your life. Like, find a job, get through school, get through college, whatever you want to do, and that person will come along whether you've looked for them or not. That person will eventually end up in your life.
Yeah, because my worst habit is like forcing myself into these situations that don't quite. It's like forcing a square peg into a round hole. It's not going to make you feel good.
No.
You're going to end up having to change parts of yourself
to make them happy.
Make it fit. And that's the most dangerous thing you can do.
Every time I'm upset or something, I message you because you two make me happy.
Oh, thank you.
Grace says, learning to be happy and okay on your own is a great way to become a happier, more comfy person.
Like, exactly. I don't want to go around giving relationship advice because I'm in a lot of the same feelings as you are, Alfie, so I can't give massive amounts of advice, but what I can say is, from my experience of being, at least a decade older than you, is like, I have been through a lot of what you're suffering right now, and the lessons I've managed, so treat it as lessons as much as you can. It's horrible, and it sucks that you have to go through those pain and those scars, but you will come back stronger. You will come back with more conviction about what you want and what you don't want out of a relationship, and you'll look for those warning signs quicker. So you will get better.
Yeah.
It will get better. You will get better. You will heal from it. Yeah. I promise you.
Okay, so what was the answer for that one?
It was Twin Oaks Plantation.
Twin Oaks Plantation, yeah.
Okay, what was her husband's name?
No.
Male names, we might get this.
Mike? I can't remember what letter it starts with. Is it Mike?
It's not Mike. Let's see if the chat can get this. What was Blanche's husband's name?
I'm not sure on that one, so...
It was George. How many children does Blanche have?
Is this question for me or...
Yeah, sure, why not?
Is it 4?
Not quite. Yep, 5.
4 or 5, I know that much.
5, apparently. What was her father's nickname?
Oh, Big Daddy.
Yeah, it was Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Did you end up reading that as well?
No, I knew that one.
Really?
I've heard her say it so many times in the show.
Funny. What is the name of Blanche's sister that she shares a mutual hatred of?
I can't actually remember that. Is it something like Stella or?
It's not.
Because
I know why you're thinking Stella, because you're thinking Streetcar Named Desire, the whole Southern thing. Like I get.
I've also I can picture the scene in my head with they two meeting. It's like looking in a mirror is something she says, but I can't remember what her name actually is.
It's an unusual name, at least.
Homewrecker was her name. Yeah, well, true. It was Blanche's house. So.
What is the name of Blanche's sister that she shares a mutual hatred of?
Stephanie. I don't know.
It's not Stephanie.
Random guesses.
It is Virginia. Virginia. What did Blanche almost give to Virginia in season 1?
Oh, I know that one.
Do you?
Kidney.
Yes, correct. Her kidney. What is the name of the gay best friend who also lived in Blanche's house in the pilot episode only?
That's Coco, isn't it?
It is Coco.
Yeah. Coco.
And in the pilot, why does Blanche not marry Harry in the end?
If I remember, he was married 6 times.
Correct.
And I think he went to jail.
Yeah, bang on. He was arrested because he was married to 6 different women.
I'm a genius.
Absolute bang on, William. So far, William's going to win tonight's quiz.
Yeah.
You can't win your own fucking quiz. This is why you need to support us on Patreon and join the Discord, so you can we can challenge us to these quizzes.
Stelly, good guess, but oh Jesus.
Oh my god! Wait, what was the? Oh Jesus! You fire blank. I mean, honestly, she's had 5 kids. Does she need any more?
No, I'm considering her age. She's in her 50s to 60s. That is a very rare chance.
Right. Do you want to do one of your rounds?
I could do Sophia.
Alright, do you want to do Sophia then?
Yeah. I do have quotes and things as well.
Okay.
You might have heard a few in there, so you might be able to jump
in.
Question 1. What was Sophia's last name before it became Petrillo? What was Sophia's last name before it became Petrillo?
Tricky one. I wouldn't have known this if I hadn't just read it over your shoulder. Even then, I've forgotten it.
It's another Italian-sounding name. That's the hint you get. Her real last name is another Italian name. Okay, question 2. Who portrayed Sophia? So who portrayed Sophia? These glasses have actually slightly cut my nose here.
Oh no.
I just feel a sting and I'm like,
That's not good. Whereabouts?
So it's right where that little thing is.
Oh yeah. I see what you mean. Maybe just take them off if they're causing you pain.
Debbie. No. Debbie did not portray Sophia. By portrayed, I mean who played Sophia, who was her actress.
The cheat.
Yeah, I actually did slice my nose a bit.
That sucks.
Ow! The joys of glass, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, question 3. Question 3. What was the age difference between Sophia and Dorothy's actresses?
This is interesting.
What was the age difference between Sophia's and Dorothy's actresses? And who was older.
And the way he's phrased that should be fairly interesting, given the fact that they play mother-daughter. That holds still up.
They were not 14 years older. Now, I'm talking about the actresses. So Sophia and Dorothy's actresses. How old, like, who was older and by how much? Hello, sexy ladies. Hello.
Carrie.
It was not 14 years. The mum was older by 5 years. No.
That's incorrect.
Hello, Paul.
I guess you go fuck yourself. Hi.
I'm assuming you know them.
I might do. I can't tell from username.
Edgeless are not good. The daughter was older by 5 years. No.
Incorrect.
I shall move on for now. Question 4. What nickname did Sophia call Dorothy? So what nickname did Sophia call Dorothy?
Oh, hi Chloe. I didn't realise that was you. Hey. Sorry, I can't tell when it's just the username.
Yeah, too many people as well to remember.
But hi. Welcome to our Golden Girls quiz. This is William. He's my co-host.
I love doing that. Have you ever played on a football pitch and then you're chasing someone and you just...
Let me just shut that down. No, I have never played on a football pitch. Have you met me?
Yeah, I know. But imagine like you're running with that ball and someone behind you just goes...
That sounds quite intimidating.
Scares a little hell out of people. It's so fun. That's why I love doing impressions and you just run around on a field. I called her the mistake.
She probably does at one point. Not what we're looking for though. It's something more endearing than that.
And actually, it's actually very endearing because I'll give you the reason as to why she calls her this nickname.
Oh.
Actually. So what nickname did Sophia call Dorothy? A happy accident.
It's nothing to do with
that. Okay, I shall move on. Question 5. What religion did Sophia's actress want Sophia to be? So what religion did Sophia's actress want Sophia to be? So obviously in the show she is Catholic.
Yeah,
but that's
would be
not
interesting.
And if you know about the actress, you would know exactly what religion. If you do not know the actress, where's Blanche? Right there.
I'm playing. I'm dressed up as Blanche.
Yeah, and if you don't know the actress, just guess religions, and you will get the answer. Yeah. Jewish, yes.
Correct.
That is correct.
Keep track of your points, guys.
So you have a point for Jewish. Question 6. How many times has she been married? How many times has Sophia been married? Is this like an alarming amount? No. So how many times has Sophia been married? Again, number game. You should pretty much get it. 3 is correct.
Oh, really?
Oh, we might actually have someone who knows what we're talking about.
Golden Girls.
Yep, 3 is correct.
Keep track of your points.
Question 7. Name all 4 of her siblings.
Oh, fuck you.
I could have named 3.
I purposely didn't do this for Blanche because I knew people would struggle.
Yeah. Well, she's Italian. You just guess Italian names and you get there. So, name all 4 of her siblings. I could have probably named 3 of them. I will give you a hint and say 2 are boys, 2 are girls. 2 brothers, 2 sisters. The oldest, second oldest, second youngest, the youngest. Okay, I shall move on. Question 8. What other 2 series, other than the Golden Goal franchise, did Sophia guest star in? So this isn't obviously the...
So this is not the spin-off then?
No, it is not the spin-offs.
Okay.
What other 2 series, other than the Golden Girls franchise, did Sophia guest star in?
Do you remember reading this? But I can't remember what the show was. And maybe have a guess?
So if you need a hint for this, think of when Golden Girls was released. And think of what shows were around at that time. So if I recall, Golden Girls was what, 1980s?
Something like that, yeah.
So think of shows from the 1980s. So I think it's 1980s.
1985 to 1992.
So late 80s. Think shows in the late 80s, and you might get it. Golden Goals. Frasier. It was not Frasier.
Ah, good guess.
That was actually a really good guess. I like Frasier. Cosplay Show, no.
Again, good guess. I don't think it's shows that have that much like cultural relevance.
No.
Or like...
I think these are, obviously think American shows.
Yeah.
Think other sitcom shows, specifically.
So is this particular character?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's specifically in these...
So think late...
I was right on one of them, because I just watched you type it, so
yeah.
I was right on one of them.
So think late 80s sitcom show.
Survivor.
Yeah.
Happy Days. Again, Happy Days is a good guess, but no.
Yeah, I think she was in this one, but
I think it was like, yeah, it was like...
I think it obviously it wasn't the actress that played her.
Was it not?
No, well, she's dead.
Oh, no, but... that must be a different show then.
Yeah, hold on.
Again, that must be a reboot you're looking at, because...
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say.
So I was about to say that's not the correct.
Fairly certain it was the same.
It's not Happy Days.
We'll move on.
Yeah. Okay, okay, now all these ones are finished the quotes.
Oh God.
So I hope you know Sophia well.
Okay.
Question 9. Finish the quote. Your heart's in the right place. So finish the quote. I've not finished the questions. After I finish the questions, you'll get the answers, etc. So finish the quote. Your heart's in the right place. So basically, Sophia is the snarky character with the comebacks.
Yeah.
So just think of like a comment that she would predominantly make like a comeback to that. So your heart's in the right place. What would she respond with? But your head is in your butt. Oh no. That was a good guess.
That was a good response.
But that's... Stelly, stop it. It's not that kind of show.
I think it kind of is.
It is, but maybe for your character,
Yeah.
not for Sophia.
Maybe with Blanche.
Poor old lady.
She's no innocent. She's not innocent.
So finish the quote. Your heart's in the right place. Okay, I shall move on to the next one. Question 10. Now, this was a small quote from Blanche. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to relax in a hot, steamy bath with just enough water to cover my perky bosoms. What does Sophia respond with? So this is a quote from Blanche. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to relax in a hot, steamy bath with just enough water to cover my perky bosoms. What does Sophia respond?
It's going to be something like it's not going to need that much water then, because it's like it's going to. So it's just like it's going to be like a thimble full of water or something. That's going to be the joke. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I was along the right lines.
Yeah, I'll give you the point for that.
I could sense what the joke was going to be.
Yeah, okay, I'll move on to the next one. Now that again, this is a quote from Blanche, and then Sophia is going to respond to that quote. So, Blanche...
Do you want me to read it in character?
If you want.
Shall I try and read it?
That question 11.
Are you crazy? What will the neighbours think if they see two men in my bedroom?
So, are you crazy? What will the neighbours think if they see two men in my bedroom? What does Sophia respond with? She walks over and hands Blanche a cup of water.
Yeah, honestly, that would be a fairly good visual gag. But that's essentially the joke.
That is essentially the joke, so I will give you the point for it because it is pretty much like that. Mrs. Doubtfire, I want to dress as Mrs. Doubtfire. I used to be able to do Mrs. Doubtfire's vocal.
Help is on the way, dear.
Help is on the way. Okay, so Blanche says, are you crazy? What will the neighbours think if they see two men in my bedroom? What does Sophia respond with? It's Jack and Victor.
No, wrong old person show.
Yeah. This is Golden Girls, it's not that show. Only two. No.
No, but
that is a good one.
It's
Magnet. Dennis and Wise. No. Only two is actually a good one there. Question 12. Blanche. So this is another quote from Blanche.
Can I read it? I want to read it. What is it?
Question 12.
I take care of myself. I treat my body like a temple.
That's very good. So I take care of myself. I treat my body like a temple. What does Sophia respond with? Can you see I'm taking a lot from Blanche because she loves ripping on Blanche. They are plugging a flood.
That's not the answer.
The two men in the bedroom.
I take care of myself. I treat my body like a temple.
What does Sophia respond with? Because I love the quote so much. It's one of the reasons I highly rate Golden Girls. It's so good. Okay, I shall move on. If you have any answers,
just say mean shit.
Yeah, Stella, to be honest, you have just been getting points for making us laugh at this point. Question 13. Now, this is a quote from Rose to Dorothy, and Sophia obviously responds. So Rose says, Dorothy, a man called for you while you were out. What does Sophia respond with? So obviously Dorothy is Sophia's daughter. So that quote again was, Dorothy, a man called for you while you were out. What does her mother, Sophia, respond with?
Again, just leave your best answers in the comments.
Yeah, if they are good answers and things, we might give you the points for making us laugh and things. So and to be honest, when it comes to Sophia quotes, you can put a crude thing down and it might be correct. It is that bad.
Yeah. Basically, once you get the idea of the humor towards each character, you will get the idea. Yeah, you guys should join our Discord. We have a Patreon-only Discord server.
Okay.
We're sometimes nice to each other, we're sometimes arseholes to each other.
Okay, question 14. So Sophia, so this is a quote from Sophia. Sticks and stones can break your bones. Finish the quote. Sticks and stones can break your bones. Finish the quote. We're really not nice to each other. Dorothy, you're not in Kansas anymore. Call that man.
That's a good one. I quite like that.
Like,
like, you get the idea.
Again, you're getting points for making us laugh. Literally. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
What's that? Huh? What's going on here? What's that? So we
this is a Golden Girls quiz.
Yeah.
We do a quiz every single Sunday. We change the theme every single week. I'm dressed as Blanche. He's dressed as Sophia.
Yeah.
Stick around for the madness.
Yeah. So this is again a quote from Sophia.
Oh, this is complete the quote.
Finish the quote. Sticks and stones can break your bones. Finish the quote. If you don't know, give me your best answer. Legitimately. You guys look great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
You sounded a little bit like Roz from Monsters, Inc. I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Always watching.
So don't make
well done, gentlemen. But words will never hurt me.
That's the actual quote. I think that's the actual saying.
Yeah, that's not actually the right one, but that's pretty good. So don't make me angry, no. Okay, right, I'll move on to question 15, and then we'll circle back around and go through the answers, and give Paul a chance to also give responses.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to do the Blanche voice again. That's what I'm looking forward to do.
Okay, so this is Sophia, again, making a known quote to herself. No matter how bad things get, remember these sage words. What were the words she said? So no matter how bad things get, remember these sage words. I have never seen Golden Girls before. Is it legit a good show?
It is very fun. It's very charming and is very ahead of its time and handles a lot of deep subjects with a lot of surprising grace. But it's also it's charmingly formulaic at the same time, so it's very good comfort media.
Yeah, if you're not sure what you're going to get, just go on YouTube and type up Golden Girls funniest moments.
Yeah.
And it will mostly be Sophia ripping on the others.
Yeah.
Because that's mostly what it would be.
If you get a vibe for the sense of humour, then I recommend the show.
Is she talking to Dorothy?
Probably.
I think so, yes.
Very probably.
Yeah. She could be talking to any of them for this quote, but she could be talking to Dorothy. So no matter how bad things get, remember these sage words. Who lost the bet? None of us.
No one. This is just what we do on Sundays.
Yeah.
We dress up as different characters every single
Money will never make you happy. Again, that's a good one, but that's not said. I can hear that in an Italian accent.
Yeah.
So. Money will never make you. I swear she said that somewhere in the show.
Probably has, yeah.
Okay, I'll go through the answers now. I'll wait a few seconds for each question just in case you have an answer. So yeah. Okay, question 1. What was Sophia's last name before it became Petrillo? So what was Sophia's last name before it became Petrillo? The answer to that was Grisante. Her name was Sophia Grisante. Question 2. Who portrayed Sophia? So what was the name of Sophia's actress? May she rest in peace.
I know. It's a shame that we have to say that for all of them.
Yeah. It's weird having to say it for Betty White now.
Yeah, I know.
Because I know, like Blanche's actor, Dorothy's actor, and Sophia's actor, they all died late 2000s.
Yeah.
Early to late 2000s.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them made it past 2010.
Don't think so.
And obviously, Betty White, on the other hand, who was actually the oldest in the cast, she made it all the way to about 2021.
Yeah.
Just literally 2 hours before 2022 when she ended up dying. So that was astounding. Emmanuel is not correct, no. The person who portrayed Sophia is called Estelle Getty.
Estelle Getty.
Absolutely love her. Question 3. What was the age difference between Estelle and Dorothy's actress?
B. Arthur. Was Dorothy's... Oh, sorry. Did I give away the answer?
Well, I'm doing Dorothy.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Dumbass. Which is why I'm saying actresses.
Yeah,
I'm not...
sorry.
Paul.
I just got so eager because I knew a thing.
What was the age differences between Sophia's and Dorothy's actresses? It was not 33 years, it was not 8 years. I'll wait for a few more guesses and then I'll give the answer if nobody gets it.
Much less.
Yeah. Okay, so the 9 is not correct. So the answer to that was there was only a 1 year difference. So obviously Sophia plays obviously Dorothy's mother, but they actually used a lot of makeup to ageify her up. Estelle Getty was actually 1 year younger than Dorothy's actor.
Which is crazy.
They're not twins, no. There's a 1 year difference. And Estelle Getty, who plays Sophia, was actually younger than Dorothy. So, yeah, trivia
Fun
for
fact.
you. Question 4. What nickname did Sophia call Dorothy? So what nickname did Sophia call Dorothy? And I actually have a reason as to why she calls her this nickname. And it's actually very sweet.
I'm excited for this reason. What's new? Here's your clue.
Oh, lefty loosey and righty tighty. Great. Okay then. The mistake. That was incorrect. The answer to that was Pussycat. And I'll actually do the quote from the movie. From the show. Do you want to know why I call you Pussycat? Pussycat? Dorothy says, why? And then she says, because I love cats and I love you too.
Aww, that's sweet.
So that's why she calls Dorothy Pussycat, because she loves pussycats and loves Dorothy too.
That's sweet.
Yeah, because of Tom Jones.
What's new, Pussycat?
Wow, 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 wow. Goodbye, sir. Okay, question 5. What religion did Sophia's actress want Sophia to be? We got that one actually, and it was Jewish. Question 6. How many times has she been married? That was 3 times, because we also got that one. Question 7. Name all 4 of her siblings. Just think Italian names and you might get it. Two sisters, 2 brothers. Just think Italian and you might get it. Just checking to see if anybody will put an answer down. Marco is not correct, but that was a good guess.
Just keep throwing guesses in.
Just keep throwing Italian names, you'll get there. How do you spell that name Giuseppe? It's not Giuseppe, but that was a good guess. Jacob, Mohammed, Linda, and Neve. It's not Jacob.
None of those are Italian names.
No, it's not Jacob, Mohammed, Linda, or Neve. I think that's Neve, right?
Yeah.
Because it's Irish.
Yeah.
As someone who's part Irish, I should know that.
There's tons of weird names that come into work. Like, how the fuck do you pronounce that?
Has anyone else got any guesses for Italian names? I think there's like one.
Mario, Luigi.
I think there's like one that isn't
Sal.
as Italian, but
Angelo.
yes, it's Neve. Chris. I think that's how we say it here in obviously Scotland and England. We pronounce that as Neve because Neve is obviously the English pronunciation of that. Whether it's pronounced differently in Ireland, I don't know. Josh Becky, no.
Is Angelo one of them?
Angelo is one of them. Huh? Can you guess what one of the female names is?
No.
Angela.
Oh, really? They got really unimaginative with their kids' names.
So the two females was Angela and Regina.
Yeah.
And the two boys was Angelo and Vito.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was her brother and sister.
That could only have got confusing.
Naomi, Liam, no. Yeah, it's pronounced like that. Neve.
What do you think Italian names are?
I don't know, because I don't think Liam and Naomi are Italian.
Here's where we get proven wrong, but
Naomi.
They don't sound it.
No. Question 8. What other two series, other than the Golden Girl franchise, did Sophia guest star in? So these
one
would
of
be
them
shows.
was Nurses.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yep. One of them was Nurses. So these shows were late 80s, early 90s. So that's when these shows started. So what other two shows was she a part of? Nurses was one of them that she guest starred in. What is another from I think it was the early 90s this show debuted. Yeah. Fast and Furious.
That I would fucking pay. That would get me to watch Fast and Furious.
Trust, I would pay to see Estelle in a Fast and Furious.
Oh man, stream will never get that.
Yeah, that would be so funny to do like a skit.
Yeah, fucking honestly, just all of them.
A boiler room. That's a.
I don't know.
No, the boiler room is a show thing.
I don't know.
No, I thought it was, but no.
Maybe it is.
Maybe, I don't know.
Um.
Okay, so the answer to that was Blossom.
Oh.
So she guest starred in Blossom and Nurses.
As the same character.
They drove so fast they went back in time. Okay, so the rest of these I'll finish the quotes.
Okay.
So I will redo the quotes.
Am I allowed to read the Blanche?
When it's Blanche, yeah. So I will say the quotes. Blanche will get to do her little bit, and we'll wait a few seconds.
It's just an acting challenge for me.
If nobody gets it, we will finish the quote. So, finish the quote. Your heart's in the right place. Your heart's in the right place. What is the end of that quote?
It's about the only thing?
No.
I don't know. I'm trying to finish the quote.
No.
Your heart's in the right place, but the rest of your chest isn't? I don't know.
No, but you're closer than you think. So your heart's in the right place. I'll wait a few seconds, because quotes can take a while to finish. Okay, so the quote for that was, your heart's in the right place, but I don't know where the hell your brain is.
Ah.
I think she said that to Rose, actually, because Rose is the thick one in the group. So, yeah, I think she said that to... but that's... Stanley, stop it!
Fucking hell, Stanley.
Okay, right, number 10, Blanche.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to relax in a hot, steamy bath with just enough water to cover my perky bosoms.
So that quote again was, now if you will excuse me, I'm going to relax in a hot, steamy bath with just enough water to cover my perky bosoms. What does Sophia respond with?
I was pretty close.
I gave points to a few people because they were fairly close on this one. I think Mike Honest got a point for this one because he did Cuppy War. So Stella, you can maybe nick a point here as well if you can give me the ending to that quote. This isn't a jacuzzi, these are natural bubbles.
That's upsetting. It feels like a Shrek joke.
The answer for that was, you're gonna lay in an inch of water.
So we were along the right lines with the lack of water it would take.
Yeah. So you're going to lay in an inch of water. Okay, question 11. Hold on. Keyboard.
My time to shine again. Okay. The quote is, "Are you crazy? What will the neighbours think if they see two men in my bedroom?"
So that quote again was, are you... hold on. Are you crazy? What will the neighbours think if they see two men in my bedroom? I just love the response that Sophia gives to this. I said just two. That was incorrect, but that did make me laugh, so I did give you the point.
You're close with the sentiment that it's...
Yeah, the sentiment that's implying you are close with. But that's not correct. I gave you a point because you made me laugh. If you can get at least somewhat closer to it, I might give you the point. Another point. Do you have another idea? So, are you crazy? What will the neighbours think if they see two men in my bedroom? What do you think Sophia responded with?
Oh God, I just read the comment.
Don't
That's bad. No.
To be honest, that's something Sophia would say as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. The answer to that was they'll think it's Tuesday. Because obviously Blanche is known to get around a lot, so obviously Sophia's like, they'll think it's Tuesday. Because of the amount of men she has over. Okay, question 12. Blanche is up.
I take care of myself. I treat my body like a temple.
So, I take care of myself. I treat my body like a temple. What does she respond with? And again, just think dirty or think anything like that, and you might get
It's a pretty common response to this.
Yeah, it is a very common response to this, but to be honest, it's a fabulous one.
Yeah.
And listen to the question very carefully, and you might figure it out. So, I take care of myself. I treat my body like a temple.
Yeah, keyword being temple. That's...
Temple is the keyword here. What do you think Sophia would respond with? That's a wrinkle. That's the temple. There's
Again, you gotta be a little less crude and a little bit more cutting.
Yeah, a little bit more crude, a little bit more erotic.
Yeah, or like clever.
Yeah. So when you think of the keyword temple and it comes to a reference that is explicit, think of what that would actually be. Okay. So the answer for that, so I take care of myself, I treat my body like a temple. Sophia responded, yeah, open to everyone, day or night.
Nice obvious one. Come
open
on, guys.
to everyone, day or night. Are you guys okay? We are fine.
No, we're never okay.
Yeah. Mentally unstable, but yeah, but we're good. How are you?
We're dressed up like old ladies on a Sunday night. What do you think? Do we look okay?
Yeah, we're just here to have fun.
Yeah.
Okay, question 13. So this is something Rose says to Dorothy and then Sophia responds. So Rose says, Dorothy, a man called for you while you were out. What does Sophia respond with? Now obviously Dorothy is Sophia's daughter.
We do a different theme every single week. We cosplay different characters depending on what the theme is. This week it's Golden Girls, hence these costumes. Next week is Scrubs. Last week was Grease.
Yeah, so we don't dress up as old ladies every single week. We actually just toss and change.
Yeah.
So we've done Avengers, we've done Pixar, Disney. We're literally just covering big franchises.
If you want to see all the themes we've done, we have a YouTube, Scottish Scooby Gang, with a playlist that's literally set up with every single theme we've done so far. If you want a sneak peek of what we've got coming up, either keep an eye on the TikTok because we announce the 1 month in advance, or you can join our Patreon only Discord server, in which case we drop the entire list and we actually show you if things are moving up the list.
Yeah, or you could submit something to Coffee and you would also get into
if you support us on Coffee or on Patreon, you get on the server.
Yeah, which means you can actually private chat with us and some other members or moderators and things like that, and you get sneak peeks of what the future events will be. You would get to challenge us.
Yes, recently, last night, we did our first time challenging, well, Halls challenged William, so I got to host a quiz for William to compete in, and next time I really want to compete, so.
Oh, hello Michael Afton, welcome back.
Hello.
How's your father? Still burning in hell. I love doing the FNAF references every time I see them. I'm watching from post-chemotherapy. And I saw some. Oh, thanks, mate.
Well, I wish you a very, very speedy recovery.
Yeah, we do this every week, so you can join us every single week if you want to.
Yeah, put us on it. We're weird, fun background noise if you just put us on. But you do win little prizes if you do win the quiz.
Yep. Robo Hugo done. Okay, so that quote again was, Dorothy, a man called for you while you were out. What does Sophia respond with?
Something like, it's a miracle.
Something like that. It's kind of along those
lines. Hallelujah,
it's a miracle. Hallelujah, it's a miracle.
Yeah.
It's something along those lines. If you can give me specifics.
Or hell's frozen over.
If you give me specifics.
Oh look, a flying pig. Something like that.
Dreams do come true.
Yeah.
I thought I would have died first. There's so many things she would say. Yeah. The response to that was, finally, now we can break out that bottle of champagne that we've been saving.
Fair enough. Again, I know the sentiment, I just don't know the joke.
Yep, question 14. Again, Sophia. Sophia says, "Sticks and stones can break your bones." What does she continue on to say? So sticks and stones can break your bones, but blah 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 blah. What does she say?
But nothing can break my replacement hip.
But nothing can redo the surgery. So sticks and stones can break my bones, but...
It's the last time I go for a walk in the park.
So don't make me push you out that window.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
It's not that evil.
Okay, so the response to that was, sticks and stones can break your bones, but cement pays homage to tradition.
Jesus.
So sticks and stones can break your bones, but cement pays homage to tradition. Okay, question 15. Unfortunately, after this, there'll be no more quotes, which is the best part of the show.
Oh.
So, this is from Sophia.
We do have more questions, though.
Yes. No matter how bad things get, remember these sage words. What does she say?
Life's
next?
a bitch and so am I.
No.
Oh.
So, no matter how bad things get, remember these sage words. As words don't hurt, just throw it at this scenario at them.
Okay, I assume you meant dictionary, but it's kind of out of all the words to misspell, dictionary is quite an ironic word to misspell.
Oh,
I can't tell if that was a bit, or if you just can't spell the word dictionary.
You need a dictionary for that dictionary.
Yeah.
It's fine, it was actually a bit of a laughter. That was so ironic. It was brilliant, Michael. Have a point thrown. There you go. So, question 15. No matter how bad things get, remember these sage words. What were the words? It's customary to...
We cannot read that.
I was about to read it, and then I saw the word swallow, and I was like, oh.
We cannot fucking read that out loud.
You know what's fun? Your mama loves you is a nice one, but that's not what she says. That would have been funny if Sophia was Greek.
Yeah.
That would make it way more better, because obviously Greeks have a habit of spitting. That's their whole thing. And smashing plates.
Oh.
But then again, so does Hitler. They smash plates a lot. I hope Stella comes on a more for live.
I feel like Stelly's gonna get us banned in the same way that Connor did when he was on.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. As long as we don't respond, we're not going to be the ones to get banned.
Yeah, well, we are. It's our account.
It would be them.
Well, true.
No. Unless we...
Remember what happened with fucking Ted Lasso? Where it was us who took the brunt of that.
Yeah, but that was just people being douches to us, personally. Yeah. Okay, so the answer to that was, no matter how bad things get, remember these sage words. You're old, you sag, get over it. You're old, you sag, get over it. Welcome to motherly love.
No. Right, shall we do my Rose questions?
Yep, and then we can do Dorothy.
Okay, so we've got 10 questions about Rose. What is Rose's last name?
I mostly done this quiz just so I can do Sophia.
Yeah, no, I like that round. I thoroughly enjoyed that round.
It's pretty good when you can get a character who's got so many savage quotes that it's like, oh.
No, I thoroughly
I could have done a full 20 round on just the quotes.
What is Rose's last name? Question 2. What was Rose's maiden name? What was Rose's maiden name?
Devereaux.
No, Devereaux is Blanche's last name.
Yeah. Nobody actually got that last time, so...
No, we didn't, so...
Should we give... Oh my god, because I don't think he was here at that point of your questions.
Maybe. Fine, okay, I'll give you the point for Blanche's.
Yeah, because we did do that question earlier, and I don't think you were here for that one.
So what is Rose's last name?
And to be honest, since nobody did actually get that...
Oh, no, actually, people did get her full name.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh no, they did actually, yeah. I remember that now.
It was one of the few questions I got from the
Sophia, it was Sophia, they said it
Tell
twice.
you what, if you know Golden Girls, Mike, we could go back and very quickly run through the questions.
Because I know it was only Sophia because she said it twice.
Yeah. What was Rose's maiden name?
Oh god, someone called after there was Magic joined. Horror fanatic, theme parks, Universal Studios, Disney, and gamer. Ooh. Please stay.
Who play? Okay, nice easy one. Which actress plays Rose? Which actor plays Rose?
Blanche. That's Stella.
That's not. That's. You need to pay attention to the question, guys. So who plays Rose?
Doc Cotton.
Nope.
No. We've mentioned this lady quite a few times.
Yeah.
May they all rest in peace.
Yeah. Oh, Lindstrom is her maiden name. Correct.
Yep. Lindstrom's the maiden name.
Yep.
Yes, Queen Elizabeth. I could do Queen Elizabeth, but I think at this point in time that would just be so demoralising considering how close it's been.
Also, fuck the monarchy.
Yeah. I love the Queen. I'm not a fan of her family.
I hate the royal family in every fibre of them. This is our Golden Girls quiz, by the way, if you're wondering. Who plays... Come on, nice easy one, guys. Who plays Rose?
Yeah, and this is probably the easiest one on actresses. So who plays Rose? So if you don't really know, think of actresses that have died in the last few years and you might get the answer.
Question 4.
Betty White.
Yay, we got it.
Linda Lindstrom.
Lindstrom was, not Linda, but Lindstrom was her maiden name.
Yeah.
Can anyone give me her last name after marriage? Question 4. In the first few episodes, what was Rose's job? So in the first few episodes, what was Rose's job?
It's not White Stelly. That's the actress. Mike Afton said, I don't know.
So what was Rose's job?
Having a cuppa? No, I'm having some iron brew.
Iron brew.
Some iron brew. I love how I go from this and I just go iron brew. Iron brew. Iron brew. Milkman, says Stella.
What? No.
Question
5. What was Rose's last name at birth before her adoption? This is a tricky one. What was Rose's last name at birth before her adoption?
Still nothing at the moment.
I'll just keep going. Question 6. What was Rose's husband's name? What was Rose's husband's name? You're gonna like my next question.
Stelly, stop it.
Grief counsellor. Yes, grief counsellor.
Yep, Mike
is correct for her job.
You got a point for that. Stelly, stop it. Jesus.
Question 6 was what was Rose's husband's name?
And Stelly, again, what you said, very ironic.
Charlie is correct. Charlie is correct. How did her husband die? How did her husband
I gave him this one.
die?
I told him this one.
Yeah. You'd like this one. If you're wondering why we're smirking, it's because it's funny.
Fall damage.
Not quite.
You get the point for making us laugh, but no. With a bullet, no.
No.
No, indeed. I didn't know we were playing Minecraft. Fall damage.
How did her husband die?
Fredbear. Nothing FNAF related.
This might be difficult to type in the TikTok chat, I've just realised.
Yeah, try word it in a way.
Yeah, try and use emojis.
Yeah. So what I'm going to say, try use emojis because TikTok might not allow the answer.
And that should give you a clue as to what the answer is.
Heart attack.
Due
Technically,
to what?
yes, but how, due to what? What was he doing in order to get a heart attack?
That heart attack.
Yeah.
He died nothing, but he did not die quietly if he was doing it right. If he was doing it right, he did not go quietly.
Drink it, no.
No. You guys are all innocent beans.
You just heard Sophia's questions. This is not an innocent show. It's very brash and a lot of this and stuff in the show. That's why I like Stelly's answers, because she's not always too far off on a lot of them.
Knife to the heart. Nope.
No, besides, that's just a homicide.
Yeah.
Would you technically class this as a homicide? 50-50. Then again, fun fact, they actually did kill someone.
If anyone was...
And then they tried hiding the body. And
really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was the whole point of an episode.
Oh my god.
That's then to kill a man.
Reminds me of the play I just did.
That was a lobby.
Yeah.
I've actually seen any of that. I was going to go find clips or something if I was able to, but...
I can send you a link if you want.
Yeah.
It's quite a fun watch.
Shot in the heart, no. So he had a heart attack. What caused...
activity was he doing?
What caused the heart attack? So what activity was he doing
I am
to cause...
disappointed in you children for not getting it yet.
Yeah, especially since he kind of made references to it.
Yeah. I'll move on.
Because the activity he said is you're not doing it right.
Yeah. If you're doing it quietly.
Exactly. If you're doing it quietly. Parachute.
Come on. Are these guys trolling us right now?
Probably. Stelly says, keep screaming, we can see how deep the canyon is. What?
Question... I hate you all. Question 8. What is Rose's birthday? And you'll get a point for the day, the month, and the year.
Is it bad? I might actually know that.
You might not. No way. Bang on. 3 points.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Again, I loved the show.
That's absolutely bang on.
Yes. I am happy. It's not. Oh God, no.
You are way off.
Guys, the show came out.
In 1985. And it's a show about old ladies, so...
Yeah. I'm pretty sure technically in the show they were in their 50s.
Yeah.
So, backtrack. You'll figure it out. You'll figure out the range from there.
Yeah.
They're in their 50s, in their 80s. Walk your way from there.
Who was meant to play Rose?
1899.
What the fuck is with your maths, guys? Who was meant to play Rose? And question 10, where is Rose from? I'm skipping ahead because People are not answering sensibly.
Number 10 is that actually was the one I said earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. I couldn't remember.
Can you remember what American state it's in? Correct.
Yeah. Scotland. 1930-ish, April.
1930. I'll give you the point for 1930.
So now we need the month and the date.
It's not April.
It is not April, but 1930 is correct. It's not Texas, and why did you say tulips, Stelly? I'm so curious what live stream you're watching.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's ours.
Yeah.
It's not me, Michael Afton. It is not.
It's not me.
Michael Afton, are you actually going to see the FNAF movie in October? Because that's one of the reasons I'm getting my ID. I actually want to go and watch that movie because it's been planning.
Get your ID so you can go to bars.
I know, but also to go see that movie because it's been.
How the fuck did you get into karaoke the second time?
What do you mean?
When you went for that birthday do? Were you not?
Oh, no, I didn't. I did.
How come you got ID the first time?
We were at the Supercube on
George Street, and they didn't ID it.
No. We just got let in. Not only was Jack's mum there anyway,
okay.
but also the fact that one of the workers in there is a friend of his sister's.
Okay.
And so we also got discount.
Fuck you.
And the drinks were so cheap.
Right, okay.
Michael Afton got to go. Alright, that's
okay.
fine. Mike Honest says St. Olaf, Minnesota.
Yes, I'll give you 1 point for St. Olaf and 1 point for Minnesota.
Michael Afton, do you know what the depressing thing is? You still didn't say the month.
Yeah. And also, no one got how the guy died.
Yeah, because we've got April, May, June, July, September.
None of those.
Fist fight each other? No.
No.
So you have a few months left that you can name for that. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, Michael Afton.
So I'll go through my answers. What is Rose's last name? That is Nyland.
Nyland, yeah.
Nylund. What was Rose's maiden name? We got that. That was Lindstrom. Who plays Rose? That is Betty White. In the first few episodes, what was Rose's job? That is grief counsellor. What was Rose's last name at birth before her adoption?
Is that Martin Clock'n'Clover or something?
Fucking hell, correct.
Yeah, again, it's
absolutely bang on, William.
Was it actually Clock'n'Clover?
Yeah. Martin Clark Boner, whatever that says. But yeah, pretty much.
Clock'n'Clover.
Yeah. Well done. Question 6. What was Rose's husband's name? Charles or Charlie? And how did Charlie die?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Heart attack because during making love. Yeah, fun fact. This was the whole point of the show. Rose was too scared to have sex with anybody after this happened. Eventually, the girls, she ended up falling in love with this guy.
Yeah.
Eventually, she decided to, fornicate on a boat. And then he ended up dying of a heart attack too. She's not doing it. She's not doing something right, I swear. Either that or she needs to date a younger guy.
Yeah. How did her husband die? Yep. Causing a heart attack. What is Rose's birthday?
Yeah, I got it. March 12th, 1930.
Jesus Christ. You really know this show. I'm very impressed.
Again, Golden Girls is my show.
Who was meant to play Rose?
That was...
Yes. Rue McClanahan, who eventually went on to play
What
Blanche.
in the Jeremy Kyle is going on here? Jerry Springer. That's what's going on here.
And where is Rose from? That is St. Olaf, Minnesota.
Yep.
Correct. Well done. So, let's move on to our final round tonight. And that is the Dorothy round.
Dorothy. Now, these ones are semi-easy, semi-hard. It depends if you've seen the show, basically. So, and it's not going to be as fun as my first round, I'm sorry. Question 1. What was Dorothy's last name before marriage? So what was Dorothy's last name before marriage? Gemini Lewis is real. I I think I am real, yes.
No.
Hello.
We're figments of your imagination.
Imagination.
You've really got to cut down those magic mushrooms.
Right, I'm out for this round. Have a good night, lads. Thanks, Stelly.
Thank you.
AI, no. We only wish. Gemini, Lou, we are naming you. We are reading your comments. We are not AI.
Could be AI.
We could be. Could be all a system. Who knows?
You're weird AI.
yes, you've realised we are real. Hello. Hollingsworth.
No, that is Blanche's middle name. Maiden name, sorry.
Dorothy dated and got married at the end of the show.
Oh, right, yeah.
If I recall.
Okay, fair. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, Blanche's uncle.
Right, okay.
Yeah, see, I had to double check that, yeah.
Yeah, forgot that.
Yeah, so I will give you a point for Hollingsworth because that's actually my next question. Welcome back, Michael Afton. But that's not correct because that's her name after marriage. What is her last name before marriage? You would think it's Petrillo, but it is not.
Is it not?
It's not Petrillo, no.
That's interesting.
I think Petrillo. I can't remember why. I don't know what name she decided to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole system. Who knows at this point? Because even Sophia's last name, she has a last name before.
Yeah,
Petrillo.
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Petrillo's her married name, so it'd be...
It's the joys of Italians. I've changed my name. Have you, Michael Afton? What have you changed your name to?
It's still coming up as a thing.
Yeah, it's still coming up as Michael Afton, so I don't know. So what is Dorothy's last name before marriage? So Mike Honest, you get a point for Hollingsworth.
Right, we'll move on. We'll come back to it.
Okay. Question 2, what was Dorothy's last name after marriage? Hollingsworth, I'll give you it. Question 3, who plays Dorothy? Somebody kind of gave this answer.
I would never do such
But considering it's been a long time since he said it, might not remember. So who plays Dorothy? B. Arthur. Yeah,
Yay.
Correct.
Who is in the Star Wars Holiday Special of all things?
Question 4. Who played Dorothy in the flashback scenes when she was younger?
Ooh.
Who played Dorothy in the flashback scenes when she was younger? I'm pretty sure Beatrice actually played Sophia's mother in the flashback Sophia had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's so weird. Now has it. It still says Michael Afton. I know... Oh...
Just to spite you.
Right. We're not having that. I see. How dare you, sir? Fuck you, William Afton. I see it. That's brilliant. Do you know the funny thing? All I saw there was fuck you, William. My name's actually William.
Yeah.
So for a second there, I was very concerned.
I thought it was against you.
Which is why I had checked your profile and so after, and I was like, oh, okay, right, we're no scrapping now. Right. So, who played Dorothy in the flashback scenes when she was younger? This person had barely any filmography.
Okay.
She's more of, I think she's a politics.
So you're making it really hard for everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
As is usual with William.
Yeah, but actually it's only one of the so often questions lately, actually.
Yeah,
it's been quite nice with my questions.
That's true.
Question 5. What did the actress famously dislike, which was a main thing in the show? What did the actress famously dislike, which was a main thing in the show?
Like a main thing, like the character also didn't like it, or just a main thing?
No, the characters all enjoyed it, but her as an actress did not.
Ooh, I maybe have an idea.
What's your idea? I'll type it. Yeah. She hates it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a shame, because it's the best. Oh, someone put it.
No, I put it.
You put the answer to your own question.
Yeah, I accidentally pressed send. My fast fingers. Sitting round in her night robes. No, it was cheesecake. I accidentally put it in the chat. Apologies for that one.
No points for anyone.
But, well, for that, everybody can get a point, because I'm just stupid. What's the name of the show we're doing? Golden Girls. I advise to watch it. It is so good. So
next week is Scrubs.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know that whole thing, every single night they sit on the chairs and eat cheesecake.
Yeah.
Now, if you ever watched Beatrice or
B.
Dorothy, B. Arthur, her actual root is Beatrice Arthur.
She went by B.
Yeah. But if you ever watched Dorothy during those scenes, she would only ever pick at the cheesecake, and she would only ever eat it if she had to, ever so often, to drag the scene out a little. But she hated cheesecake. What age rating is Golden Girls?
It's a great question. Probably like
PG, maybe?
Probably like 15.
I'll need to look. Give me a second.
It'll be the American rating system, whatever it is. Let's find out for you.
PG.
Really?
Season 1's PG.
Huh, with all the jokes.
In UK, at least it's PG. Well, whether it is in America, I do not know.
That's funny.
But in...
I suppose it doesn't show anything, so I guess that makes sense.
In the UK, it is a PG rating. So... Yeah, so basically Parent Guardian.
Yeah. Which PG means nothing these days.
No. There is a lot of adult humour, but you don't actually see anything happening. But there's a lot of jokes alluding to it.
Yeah. Especially with Blanche.
Yeah. Oh. Question 6. Who was the first choice person to play Dorothy? Now, this person was also a very famous Broadway actor.
Ooh.
So, who was the first choice person to play Dorothy? They actually didn't really want B. Arthur to play Dorothy. Really? But since when Rue got involved in the show, she tried to get B to do it, because obviously they've done stuff before together. So
I knew B. Arthur was like one of the last to get cast, if not the last.
Yeah, because they had the role for someone else. The only reason this person didn't get cast, they kept changing too much about the script. She was making the script too colourful, shall we say. Yeah, okay, question 7. Who does Dorothy marry at the end of the series?
We have actually talked about this, if you were paying attention.
So who does...
Oh, I actually know the actor for this as well.
Yeah, so who does Dorothy marry at the end of the series? Yeah, Sophia actually got to see her daughter get married. Look at that, miracle.
Well, she probably saw it the first time round.
Hit Lee Grant.
She would have seen it the first time as well.
Yeah.
With fucking Stan.
Lee Grant? I don't know.
No.
It's not Lee Grant. But the thing is, Golden Girls can be slow paced to begin with.
Yeah.
So you do need to watch more and more.
The thing is, it's got the laugh track. It's got the studio audience.
Yeah, because it's a sitcom.
So it's structured in that typical 80s sitcom way.
Yeah, it's structured like Friends, but I've always thought Golden Girls to be 10 times better than what Friends ever would be.
Yeah. But just brace yourself for that. If you're not used to that way of writing and that structure with the laugh track, then that can be kind of off-putting.
Yeah, but the soundtrack, the laugh track and things, it does work in a lot of moments.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. I'm just saying
not as much. Yeah.
It's an adjustment when the current TV landscape doesn't really have that, or at least to the same extent.
Yeah. Okay. Question 8. What was Dorothy's childhood nickname? What was Dorothy's childhood nickname? Alright then. So what was Dorothy's childhood nickname?
I'm going to nip to the bathroom. 2 seconds.
Okay, question 9. What other series was Dorothy's actress a part of before Golden Girls? So what other famous series was B, author, a part of before Golden Girls? So basically, what other series was B, author, doing? And it is a huge, popular author. Spumoni Face? No, that's incorrect. Now this show is from the 1970s and she was a main cast member in the show. Maud is correct. Yes, she was. B, author was in Mauds. Okay, question 10. Why did Dorothy drop out of high school?
Ooh.
Why did Dorothy drop out of high school? I still haven't seen that show.
Oh, neither have I.
But obviously it's got Beatrice and things in it, so...
Oh.
I think I've seen perhaps tiny bits of it.
Yeah,
for example, I've
certainly heard of it.
For example, I've seen tiny bits of things like Brady Bunch.
I've seen Maud. Maud is referenced in BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. I'm not particularly a fan of the Brady Bunch.
No, I was never crazy about Brady Bunch.
To join the army, no.
I never really got into any of those sitcoms like Full House.
Beatrice, the actor. Well, the actress, sorry, she's been in the army. She was doing stuff in World War II.
Really?
Yes, she was helping medical, I think. Can't quite remember. She was the first of the cast that actually joined the army.
Oh.
But I don't actually think Dorothy as a character did. She might have, I can't remember. But that's not the reason she actually dropped out.
It's interesting because she then goes on to be a substitute teacher.
The funny thing is, Dorothy was only a couple of weeks out of graduation from high school before she dropped out. So what would be a reason a Catholic woman would drop out of school?
Oh!
Yeah, what would be a reason that a Catholic woman would drop out of school?
I just clicked what it would be.
The moment I said Catholic woman,
yeah.
it kind of gave you a minute.
Yeah.
Got pregnant. Yeah, she got pregnant and had a shotgun wedding.
Ah.
A shotgun wedding with Stan. Her childhood sweetheart.
Whoops, and we all know how well that went.
Yeah, he shows up later in the series.
Yeah, well, quite a few times.
Yeah.
Wait, is it us?
I'll need to go through the questions.
Yeah, go through your answer.
Question 1. What is Dorothy's last name before marriage?
Can't remember what it was.
Spornak.
That's her name after marriage.
Is it after marriage?
Zabornak, because that's Stanley's name.
Okay, so Sabornak. I keep forgetting that she's been married twice.
Yeah.
That's what I had the question as, but then when I kept asking what was her name before marriage, it kept coming up
Right,
Sabornak.
okay. No,
so
Zabornak is Stanley's
that's
name.
Stanley's name. Right, okay. So what is Dorothy's last name after marriage?
After her first marriage.
Yeah. Now obviously we've got Hollington, but that's not the full name because obviously Catholics, for example, to follow religion, they don't get divorced, they get annulled.
Oh, yeah.
So they join names together. So her last name after marriage is Sabornak Hollingsworth.
Okay.
Question 3, who plays Dorothy? That's B. Arthur, or Beatrice Arthur. Question 4, who plays Dorothy in the flashback scenes when she was younger? Doubt anyone's going to get. It's from an actress called Lonnie Green. She was in a few stuff, but she doesn't really do acting. Question 5, what did the actress famously dislike, which was a main thing in the show? That was cheesecake.
I got that one.
Question 6. Who was the first choice person to play Dorothy? Now, she was a famous Broadway actress.
Oh, I wouldn't know Broadway stars from this stage.
I knew all the hours of watching Golden Girls would pay off. Well, Mike, honest,
you're crushing this. You're crushing
Mike, honest, you've probably won.
Yeah, you'll have won this tonight. So we'll go through what happens when you win.
Yeah. So the correct answer for that was Elaine Stritch. She's a famous Broadway actor. Yeah. I'll have a look at what she does because I know she was a well known in that era. She died in 2014 actually. Let's see. Actress known for work on Broadway. Let me just look at her acting credits. Bobino, The Private Life of Master Race, Woman Bites Dog, What Every Woman Knows, Loco, Made in Heaven, Angel in the Wings, The Shape of Things, Little Foxes, Call Me Madame, Anything Goes. She was in the 1958 Goldilocks. I'm trying to look for popular ones. Gingerbread Lady.
Again, a lot of these could have been popular back in the, you know what I mean, like.
She was in that Angela Lansbury Celebration Broadway. Sail Away. Full Monty. Scarlet Hour. Kiss Her Goodbye. Kill Teddy. Yeah, well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she's a very famous theatre person, basically. I thought that would be a name you would know, considering theatre.
Yeah.
What did I just walk into? Your worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Question 7. Who does Dorothy marry at the end of the series? Some people said Hollingsworth for so I'll give you the point for that.
That was Leslie. I know the actor is Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, it's Lucas Hollingsworth, so that's Beatrice's uncle. Not Beatrice's uncle, Blanche's uncle. Yeah, that's a little weird.
That was weird.
Question 8. What was Dorothy's childhood nickname?
Did we get this?
No. Do you have any ideas of Dorothy's nickname?
It's not Pussycat.
It's not Pussycat. This is one from Sophia. I'm assuming this would be probably Bright Kids, probably.
So it's mean.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's due to her facial features, but...
Oh, I don't know.
I'll give you a hint and say it's a type of animal, which it's called.
Some kind of bird?
No.
Horse?
No.
No, I don't know.
Moose.
Oh.
Yeah, just called a moose. Question 9. What other series was Dorothy's actress a part of before Golden Girls? That is Maude. And question time. Why did she drop out of high school? That was she got pregnant and had a shotgun wedding with Stan.
And that is our Golden Girls quiz. So, who was our winner tonight?
Mike. Honest.
So, massive round of applause for Mike. Congratulations for winning. If you would like a little prize, so what we do is we try and sign something. William and I'll sign something Golden Girls themed, and we'll send it on to you. It might take us a couple of weeks to get that sent out to you, but if you would like that, drop us a message on Instagram. So it's the Scottish Scooby Gang on Instagram. Drop us a little message with your address if you do want us to send you something. If you don't, that's totally fine. If you don't want to share your address, we totally understand. But we'll try and get you a little something as a thank you for joining us, as a thank you for winning and engaging with the quiz. We will get all the prizes sent out as soon as possible. You just might need to bear with us for a few weeks, depending on how long it takes to get something. It might just be like a copy of the box set, or we post or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I've also put my TikTok in the chat, Mike, in case you wanted to follow me or follow our group account, Scottish Scooby Gang, which is obviously the live stream.
Yeah. So Scottish Scooby Gang on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, so you can see all of the live streams back. The only one that's missing there is the Ted Lasso one, but then we re-recorded the football and Ted Lasso ones. We re-recorded the questions, put them up separately, just because that that live stream got taken down.
Yeah, I also have the YouTube. I've only posted small shorts to it for now. might become something big or potentially a gaming channel. Who knows?
Yeah, at the moment we're sort of both William and I, for different reasons, are between homes at the moment, so it's just a bit harder to commit to more content at the moment. This is hard enough to keep up with, doing this every Sunday.
Yeah, we're both homeless. I don't get any money whatsoever. Paul gets some because he works.
I work full time, so.
And obviously I
work full time on minimum wage though. So
yeah, so obviously we're both homeless technically.
Yeah, basically, if you don't know what's happened with me, there's a leak in my flat. Which repairs will start on Tuesday, but that's been 7 months before they even figured out where the leak was. It's been going on since Christmas, so the damage is astronomical. A lot of my stuff got damaged in sort of the interim. So
what's very irritating is within the first few weeks, like the first day I saw that leak, I told Paul exactly where it would be. It would be up above.
Yeah, and I got told, no, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there.
Yeah. Eventually, it was found out it was about 4 stories up. And what irritated me is obviously he went away to Tenerife for a week, so all his water was off. Yeah. And there was still severe leaking, which is why I knew it wasn't his apartment. And if it was his apartment, if it was the neighbours that was leaking, the bathroom would have been leaking as well. So it's one of the reasons I thought it's coming from up the way because of the mould damage that was from that roof down to the ground.
So the council absolutely shit the bed.
I'm glad your chemotherapy went well though, Mike.
Oh yeah, I'm really glad. Massive. I can imagine chemotherapy must be a really rough journey. Cannot imagine the difficulties you've had with that. So thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate it. We wish you a massively speedy recovery. We will be here every single Sunday at 7 p.m. UK time. If you do want to tune in, just for a bit of noise, for a bit of company, whatever it is.
So enjoy your bullshit.
And let us know if you want us to send you anything Golden Girls themed as we thank you. Message us on Instagram, we can figure that out. If you do want to support us financially, obviously as we've stated, we're in a bit of a bind financially because of our living situations, so any support to this is a very expensive hobby, as you can imagine, trying to get new costumes every Lisa was in a charity shop.
She has Marvel collection that just shows the amount of dedication.
It was easy enough when we were doing Marvel because I have all those costumes, but now we're getting into the thing we're having to get new costumes every single week. If you want to support us, the best way to do that is on Patreon or on Ko-fi. So on Patreon, there's 2 tiers. There's the Smurf of Mickle Delving tier, and there's the Vanity Smurf tier, in which case you get a few extra perks. You get some artwork, you get to do some other things that we need to actually sort out for our Vanity Smurf.
And tier. If you do support any of them, you'll be invited to our Discord.
Yes, so the Discord's quite fun, which it's a great way to get to know us personally, because William and I are separately on it, if that makes sense, and so is Nick whenever he gets a chance. So you can chat to us, individually. You can chat to the other people that are on it, but what's also fun is you get to see a sneak peek of the themes that we're coming up with. But recently, so last night, William got challenged by one of our regulars, Halls, to a Disney-themed quiz. I got to host it, so I hosted it in cosplay as Flynn Rider, and William won. So if you do want to challenge our trivia on any subject that you think is a fair fight, it's got to be a fair fight. It's got to be something both people know. But for example, my sort of expertise are Scooby-Doo, Marvel, kind of Disney, Pixar, that kind of thing. You want to challenge me on anything? If you want to challenge William on anything, his expertises are things like Disney and Pixar.
Animated studios, basically.
So if you want to challenge us on any of that, then that's absolutely an option. Please follow us on here. I'll update. So next week is Scrubs. So that's a show that means a lot to me personally. It's one of my favourite comfort watches. So I really would appreciate a lots of engagement. I know that it's difficult when we're choosing things that release like this. I know that this show is 40 years old. Fucking Scrubs is 20 years old, things like that. So I get that they're quite niche for a TikTok audience, but they mean a heck of a lot to us. And if you want to suggest themes, we're always open to suggestions.
I haven't seen Scrubs in a whole long time. So I'll need to do a catch up on some Scrubs because my parents loved it and so did my sisters. So I grew up with I grew up with 3 sisters and then 1 younger sister.
It's a good Disney Plus binge watch.
Yeah, I watched it for years. It was the same with Hollyoaks.
Yeah,
I watched that for a long time and I hated it for a passion.
Never liked Hollyoaks. So we've got Scrubs, and then the week after that's How I Met Your Mother. So we're keeping going with the sitcom themes, and then I'll have to have a look what September has in store. We'll keep you posted.
I'm personally looking forward to October because that's obviously the spooks. That's your Stephen King. That's your horror movies.
I'm looking forward to that weirdly I know that we've got Stephen King, but my favourite movie is Shawshank Redemption. So if you do like a horror, I'll do a non-horror.
Yeah, and obviously, what I was thinking is obviously since I can do the Pennywise vocal, it would make sense for Stephen King for me to dress as Pennywise.
And that's a really iconic costume as well. So if you do Pennywise, I can do Andy Dufresne from Shawshank.
Yeah, and obviously you just like Shawshank or Green Mile or just one of those ones.
I'm like, Stand By Me. All those ones that are like not horror.
Yeah, and like we can talk about the books, but we could also talk about maybe some of the stuff that Stephen King's like directed, because I know he's done a few as well.
True. So that'll be really interesting. I think we want to do October's good. And then like what's fun is so this is like our 37th and 38th quiz. I realised the Doctor Who one isn't the 50th one, it's the 52nd, so that'll be a year. So the Doctor Who one will mark not only the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, but a year of us doing these streams.
What's going to be a thing as well is... Oh no, wait, I've completely forgot what I was going to say. One of the things we should do is we should do a quiz based on directors in general. So that's your Quentin Tarantino, your... who's one for The Shining? That was Kubrick.
Oh, Kubrick, yeah. That could be
Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg, Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, I think I did put Steven Spielberg on the list.
We've done that specifically, but obviously for directors, we look at your Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, each pick a director with a certain style.
I would most likely be Kubrick, most for the fact that he's kind of a bigger guy, beard.
I'd be kind of inclined to do something like Wes Anderson, just someone with a really distinctive style.
Either that or I could do Hitchcock, so I'd do kind of his build.
Yeah. But anyway, we can discuss that, but we'll keep you posted. But yeah, different theme every single week. We're playing around with the idea of doing various things. We would love to do a podcast where we talk more in depth about each week's subject. So imagine, and we could do the backlog, so we could start from Marvel and do a session, and we could get people who know lots of things about, we sometimes get guest cosplayers on these, and it'd be nice to talk to them about the themes.
Yeah, what would be funny is like for that director's one again, we get like a screen up and it's just my shadow.
Yeah, that'd be clever. That'd be so fun.
That would be fun.
I think that's us pretty much finished. So thank you so much, guys, and congratulations to Mike.
Thank you. Bye.